Good morning. I'm Gianni the Greek coming to you live straight from Las Vegas. It's Friday, July 19th, and we are back in action. Now, we did have some tennis and some summer league plays throughout the week, but it was kind of a slow one. We're more or less sitting where we were heading into the break, where we're down about 25% on starting bankroll in 2024. And got the second half waiting for us in baseball. Got NFL, college football, Major League Baseball playoffs, NBA coming, NHL coming, UFC, MMA, Dana White's Contender Series. There's just so much for us over the next 6 months. I'm really excited. And even though we are down, I still make us a favorite to be up and make it our 9th winning year in the last 10. That's correct. And the way we do it is we keep a 20% risk of ruin, where we need a 400 unit bankroll to ensure that. We bet 1x to 5x in 0.25 increments of our bankroll. So we're never betting more than 1.25% of bankroll. That means on a $10,000 bankroll, your biggest bet is 125 flat on a dog to win 125 on a favorite. And that's how we've been able to overcome all negative fluctuations and variance throughout the year. Because as I've explained before, yes, I've won 8 of the last 9 years documented. And yet in every one of those years that I profited, we had plenty of losing streaks. They were losing bets, losing days, losing weeks, losing months. That's going to happen. That's a mathematical certainty just based on the type of edge you have in sports betting. Because good bets lose all the time, just like bad bets win all the time. But if you continue to place good bets, numbers do not lie, and you'll be able to look back and be profitable. And that's why we're profitable 8 of the last 9 years. And let's not forget, all that profit just doesn't disappear. It's either in other investments, it's either added to bankroll. It doesn't just disappear. What we won last year doesn't disappear. We increased starting bankroll by 80%. So although we lost 25% of it so far this year, over the last year and a half, we're still up 55% of starting bankroll. Like, if you can make 55% return on capital over 2 years, again, I'll take that. I'll take that all day, every day. Fastest way to get rich. With that said, I need you to go down and smash that like button. I need you to share this. We need to grow this. I've just gotten actually 2 proposals to do shows and segments for football coming up. My goal is to reach the most amount of people as possible. So if we can grow this, it's worth doing every day. And I think during football, there's so much I can teach you because there's so many misconceptions. There's more misconceptions in football than any other sport, probably because it's the most popular to bet on. And just so much about buying points, so much about parlays, so much about teasers, so much about key numbers. Just a lot of misconceptions out there. Forget bet sizing correctly. So I would love to continue this. But again, it's not like a threat or anything. I'm just being honest. If this just stays at 1,000, 2,000 views, I just can't do it, because I could just put out a free pick on Twitter or do a quick 2-minute Instagram video that's going to get, 5, 10,000 views. And again, it's getting the most bang for your buck, because my goal of doing this is to educate the masses and to offset a lot of the content that's coming from the 99.5% that lose. Because rest assured, all the sports betting content we consume is not coming from the 0.5% of sports bettors that win. Very little of it is. So keep that in mind when you're consuming free content, especially sports betting content. And what I say, if they're not willing to show you their last year of betting, if they've been betting more than a year, if they haven't shown you what they've been at since they started selling at a particular site, then you already know the answer. Nobody that's up money, positive ROI, lifetime, is going to hide that fact from you. That much I promise you. You hear me? I talk about it all the time. I can't shut up about it, about being number 1 in profit since the site's launched. I can't stop, because I know so few people can say that. I won 8 of the last 9 years. I don't stop saying that. Why? Because I know so few people walking the planet can say that with certainty and actually have the documented results to prove it. I'm proud of that. I'm proud of that. And the reason I keep saying that is so bettors who are as passionate as I am or was can see that you can win. Anybody can win. This guy did it. English is my second language. I only have a high school diploma. I managed to beat the books. You can too. And just like with blackjack, you learn how to count cards efficiently and add some advantage blackjack moves to it. You're a mathematical certainty to turn a profit as long as you bet size correctly. Same with sports. So you want to talk sports betting, you want to talk card counting, you even want to talk investments, because I got a lot of gold to share. Hit me up on Manect. Go to Manect. Awesome platform. They reached out to me to be their specialist in advantage play, sports betting, card counting, and I'd love to talk to anybody that's interested in really hearing the real inside information on that stuff that, you know, we keep a little bit concealed. And we are working on a blackjack seminar. That's for sure. And I think I'm going to do something like, you know, really open to anybody. So it's not going to be one of those, oh, it's going to cost $5,000 to teach you how to, no, none of that stuff. I'm going to lay the foundation for you guys. And then after that, if we want to team up, that's a different story. Don't worry. It'll come to you guys. It'll come. Now let's talk some baseball action. Oh, I don't even have questions to get to. So this one's really going to be quick. Yeah, let me give you baseball. If you watched the Wager Talk today, you already have these, but I'll give them to you again. And that's Boston. We've had Boston on the money line at plus 110. We've got Boston on the money line first 5 and Boston plus a half a run. And I explained very well why I like the Boston side, how they're better on the road, how they went into the break hot, how I like Pivetta having won 3 of his last 5 and having double-digit strikeouts in his last 2. I also like how Stone is much better on the road than he is at home for the LA Dodgers. And at plus money, worst case, it's a coin flip. Same thing with Texas over Baltimore. I like the home dog in Texas. Remember, they played earlier in the season in June. And Baltimore won 3 of 4, but 2 of those losses were by 1 run. So they were extremely close games. And Texas, another game where the home field advantage does matter. Listen, there's some, if the team's 10-10 at home, 10-10 on the road, they have no home field advantage. They play just as well as home as they do on the road. But if the team's 10-0 at home, 0-10 on the road, then they have a strong home field advantage. It really matters where they play. Texas, I mean, you look at them on the road. 22-29 at home, 24-21. That's a split that really matters. They're above 500 at home, well below 500 on the road. Got to pay attention when that's the case. And then another spot where one team was hot, one team was cold going into the break. Texas won 7-9. Baltimore lost 5 of 6. Some will say, well, the hot momentum has been stopped with the break. No. You go into the break happy that you're running hot. Enjoy the break. Come back hype to keep it going. So be careful. That, more importantly, Corbin Burns is regressing towards that mean. He may be 9-4 overall with a 2.43 ERA, but look over his last few starts. Teams lost 3 of his last 4, and he's pitched way too many innings. 119 innings in only 19 starts. Last year, he pitched a total of 193. So only 73 more innings in the entire season. And there he did 32 starts. So, yeah, this looks like tired arm to me. Let's go Boston. Let's go Texas. Bet Texas the same way. Money line, first 5 run line. You know how we do it. We blast it every possible way. I love you guys. I'll be, am I going to do one tomorrow? I'm going to the UFC. I'm going to the Apex. I have such a big bet on that 5%er that I'm actually going to watch that fight. And I'm going to have a lot. I think I gave out like 3-4% today. I'm unloading on this card. So I want to be there for it and unload. I love you guys. Make sure, go down there, smash that like, hit some comments, hit some questions, please. I'm going to start choosing a few questions here or there. We ain't going to be able to answer all of them. but we'll try to answer the good ones. Guys, have a good day. Enjoy the games.